y'all, I had lipstick all over my mouth when I filmed this video, and I just don't want to have to refilm it. So I apologize if I look a hot mess, but it is what it is. So let's get into today's video. Friends, I am coming to you, guys. So I said in the intro of this video that I had lipstick on my face. I put that at the front of a couple of videos because I did. And I was like, I don't want to refilm it. Well, guess what? I did refilm it. And then I get to go editing and I have black all over my nose. I'll insert a screenshot. It's been a rough few days. So we're going to go ahead and go with this one. This one's also a bit shorter too. But anyway, so yeah, I look a hot mess, but it'll be okay. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Missy here. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I know I normally don't upload on this day, but I have a bonus video for you guys. I've seen people talking about their favorite fall palettes or the palettes that they would recommend for fall, and I want to jump on that bandwagon. Now, I'm going by Color Story alone. Some of these I haven't tried yet, so I can't speak on the formula, but if you have other shades like this in your collection, I think that you'll be able to dupe these no problem. I'm also going to be talking about a few that are no longer available. I know a lot of YouTubers don't because they can't link it and then they can't get affiliate money from it, whatever. A lot of us have these palettes in our collection, and again, if you don't, you can find something to dupe it. So I'm going to start with some Drugstore, then we'll do some indie, and then we'll end on Colourpop because I have a lot of Colourpop. So let's start with the first one, and this is from Milani. This is their Pure Passion palette. And this is 100% a beautiful, beautiful fall color story. So you've got deep berries, you've got some rust, you've got some orange in this. I think this is just a warm tone lover's dream. I think it's a beautiful palette. I've loved this formula. I know some people don't love it, but I think that's true of all eyeshadow formula. So yeah, this is number one, Pure Passion. Did I say I have like 20? I have like 20. The next one is this one, and this is the Chilled palette from Makeup Revolution. This is also a beautiful fall palette. Look at all those greens. You've got some really nice kind of cool toned sprucey greens. You also got a few that you can darken and make it a little bit grungy. I know Steph Lyons raved about this palette. She's the whole reason why I picked it up. So I actually don't think I've used any of these. I don't think I've even swatched them, but this is definitely one that is going to go into my rotation for this fall. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it is still available. In that same vein, this is this one. This is their Flawless Forever Flawless Allure, and I love this one so much too. I love that you get some cool tone berries in here, but you're also getting a ton of warmth as well. When I think fall, I think beyond orange, yellow, and green. I think of deep jewel tones like burgundies and deep plums and aubergine and teals and turquoises. So I go a little bit outside of that. That's why I wanted to share my picks with you guys. But the quality in this one is absolutely really good. I have decluttered a couple of these because I didn't love them, but I do love the quality of this one. And it's just beautiful. Look at this. I think it's very much similar to the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette, but inexpensive, pretty good, decent quality, and I think you'll love it. And then last but not least from Makeup Revolution is this one. This is the Tammy Clark palette from them. This is her second palette. This is beautiful. So the tons of dual tones. This is actually, she's black, so she's designed this to, so it'll work on darker skin tones, but it'll look beautiful on those of us who don't, we're a bit lighter. But you got two rows of mattes. You've got these really nice deep blues and navies and some deep rust. I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful palette. Again, not one that I've used yet. It does have a couple of pressed glitters, but I think it's beautiful, and it's just, to me, this is fall in a palette. Okay, let's move to some indie brains. Now, I will be flashing up pictures for some of the rest of these because I have been depotting palettes I'm hoping to work on eyeshadows in 2022, so I've been pulling out of the Colourpop palettes. I've pulled out a couple of Glamlight palettes, some of these Sydney Grace palettes that you're gonna see. So I'm gonna throw up pictures for the ones that aren't really complete. But let's start with one that is complete, and this is Juvia's Place The Berries. As I mentioned, I love deep, deep tones like this for the fall and even into winter. I have a look, actually my profile picture now on YouTube is a look that I'm wearing these colors, all 6 of them. They're absolutely gorgeous, just smooth and deep and buttery, and and this one is a duochrome. It's, I don't know if you can even, yeah, there you go. They're just so beautiful. And I think this is a color story that sometimes gets overlooked in the fall, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. And again, it's one that can transition you from fall to winter as well. So, and again, you can wear whatever colors that you want any time of the year. I mean, I tend to do that, but I really think that if you want something that's fall and festive, these are really good. So yeah, you can get these on sale. Don't pay full price. Get them from Juvia's Place, not Ulta. They go on sale all the time. Next is one that has been discontinued, but I think you can still get it, like on Mercari and stuff. This is from Colored Rain. This is the Colored Rain times Power palette, and this again, look at this. All those, these deep berry kind of purpley tones. You're getting a good mix of mattes and shimmers in here. This purple is absolutely scrumptious. I have used this palette. I really do like it. And again, you know, just berries and deep purples for fall, absolutely love. Next, we have one that's probably a little surprising. This is the Glamlight pizza. This is the Veggie Lovers pizza. But this, you guys, look at this palette. This is absolutely beautiful. If you are a green and mustard lover, this one's for you. And what I love is this is actually in a bundle. You can buy it by itself, but I think she still has a bundle available where you get both pizzas, you get a slider, you get a taco, you get a donut. I mean, it sounds like I'm placing an order, but the quality of Glamlight is really good. And again, this color story is just so delicious, even with the pizza there. And then last, for kind of indie brands, Sydney Grace and Talia. She picked some beautiful colors that will work for fall. You've got these navies and golds down here. You've got these more kind of cool tone berries and mauves that will transition from fall to winter. This is the only palette I haven't pulled from. The other 2 palettes I've pulled from. And then again, there's this one, again, with these deep kind of berries, not berries, blues and greens. And then you've got some deeper shimmer shades. And this Sydney Grace's quality is so good. So good. Oh, I didn't tell you what it was. The first one was the Radiant Reflection. The second one was On the Horizon. And this is Quintessence. I think that's how you pronounce it. And again, you get some cooler tones in here. This is a bit more cool, but you can go cool in the fall. You don't always have to be warm and orangey, etc. But again, you're getting some of these really pretty neutrals. The Milky Way color is a beautiful topper shade. So yeah, those are all like my indie brand, kind of drugstore brand. And then we have Colourpop. I think I have 10 palettes from Colourpop. Colourpop is probably the one brand that I have the most from. It used to be Revolution or Profusion, but I have a lot of Colourpop. So again, we're going merely on color story. Some of these I have used and tried, and some of them I haven't. If you see something that's new and I'm supposed to be on a no buy, mind your business, okay? Mind your business. Let's start with this one. I actually don't like this palette. This is the California Love palette, and I am not an orange, or like, I don't love these tones at all. And I'm sure they'll look fine on me. I have really black eyes, so that, you know, basically goes with anything. But I think if you're someone who loves fall and you want some of those warm kind of orangey, sunsetty colors, leaves, etc., this is a really pretty color story. It's just not a color story for me. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. This is another one that really surprised me that I bought it, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. This is the Wild Child palette. Wild Child? Yeah, Wild Child. And look at There's all these bronzy, beautiful colors, but I bought it for these shimmers. I absolutely love the Super Shocks that came with this. Look at that one. Look at it. Oh, they're just so delicious and pretty. I love it so much. And it's not something I would normally be drawn to because I hate the color brown. Like, I hate it with the passion of 10,000 men. But I really, really, really do love the color story in this palette. This is one I haven't had a chance to put on my eye just yet, so I can't speak to the quality. And we know how Colourpop is. It's kind of touch and go these days. Before you could rely on them to be pretty consistent, but as time has gone on, it's gotten to be where it's not quite consistent. So I will definitely be using that in a No Pan Left Behind over the next couple of months. So you'll be able to see whether I think it's good quality or not, if you're even interested in my opinion. Next, we have All That. This is one I'm gonna have to throw up a picture for you because I took out two, but this is fall for me. I know a lot of people don't think about these kind of reds, burgundies, beautiful, beautiful color story for fall. You do have some light transition shades that you can use to blend out, but really, really beautifully love it. My absolute favorite, I think this may be my most, this in Flutterby, Bye Bye Birdie. Oh, again, I'm gonna have to throw up a picture. This is so pretty. I'm just, put me on repeat. Burgundies, these beautiful burgundies. You've got some kind of like coppery colors. It's just, oh, it's so pretty. And this, I know people don't like glitters and stuff, but this palette is probably one of my most favorite. This, Sweet Talk, and Flutterby. Probably, maybe probably. We'll see. Another one is this one. This is Lovebird. This is no longer available on the Colourpop website, but you could probably find it online. I am missing no egrets. It's in a Project Pan project that will be coming up next month. But again, you know, some really nice burgundy. This one goes a little bit lighter because you may want something a little bit lighter for daytime and then go really smoky and vampy and stuff at night. But yeah, I really think this is pretty. And its companion palette, Bird of Paradise, is also a nice one too. These are a little bit, these lean more brown orange, whereas like the Sweet Talk and Baby Got Peach, and then the Coral lean more kind of like more orangey, if that makes sense. So I think these are, and you've got some coppery shades, so I think this is a really beautiful palette. Again, all of these I think are really good palettes for fall. Another one is this one, High Tide. Ugh, these deep dark teals. I dug my finger in. Good job, Misty. These, you know, this deep dark teal kind of green color story is just so pretty. I really, really love it. Again, I haven't had a chance to put this on my eyeballs. Coming soon, I'm sure, but it's really, really pretty, and I think it's a great color story for fall. Next, we have the Whatever palette, and I'm not even going to say anything. I mean, seriously. This one I'm actually keeping. I don't mind some of these more reddy kind of yellows, reddy orange yellows. I just don't prefer like straight up gold, but I really think this is a really nice color palette in fall in a palette. Okay, we're coming down to the last two. Now this one looks janky because it got dropped. This is the So Jaded palette from Kathleenlights and Colourpop. They have discontinued this, but this is also really, really pretty. She's got some that pull kind of darker and more vampy. You can also go a bit lighter. And this is discontinued, but I know a lot of us bought it because we supported Kathleen. I don't know. Let's not get into it. Let's just talk about the palette. But I think this is really, really pretty. And if you don't have this one, you could pick up this one. This is It's a Mood palette from Colourpop. This is their most recent release. And this palette is fall in a palette. I'm just, so obsessed with it. The minute they showed out pictures, I was like, I'm getting it. So I got it. This is absolutely beautiful. And one thing they've done with this palette that they haven't really done in the past is, well, maybe the Stone Cold Fox. You can actually use each row as its own color story. So you'll have your deeper matte, a lighter matte that you can blend it out with, a crease shade, a couple of lid shades. There are a few pressed glitters in here. You guys know me. I love glitter. Give me all the glitter. So I'm not bothered by that. I know some people are. But with Colourpop, you can pop them out. They're all magnetic. So you can pop the ones you don't like out and put in the ones you want. Switch it around, whatever you want to do. So if you guys would be interested in seeing me do a 7 looks 1 palette, let me know. I don't want to film it if you guys aren't the least bit interested. But that would be something I would love to do because I'm really excited to play with this one. Like, this is the first time I've been really excited about a color palette in a long time. I was also anticipating the new Nomad palette, and unfortunately it fell kind of flat for me. I don't know, I think it's because of the yellows and the greens that I feel like we're just in the American Park ones. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This is about my favorite, or what I love, the color stories I love for fall. So let me know in the comments down below, what palette is your most favorite fall palette? I'd really be interested in knowing. And so yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you want to hang around with me. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye for now.